The Lord be with you. A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Luke. After Jesus had spoken, a Pharisee invited him to dine at his house. He entered and reclined at table to eat. The Pharisee was amazed to see that he did not observe the prescribed washing before the meal. The Lord said to him, "O you Pharisees, although you cleanse the outside of the cup and the dish, inside you are filled with plunder and evil. You fools. Did not the maker of the outside also make the inside? But as to what is within, give alms, and behold, everything will be clean for you." The Gospel of the Lord.
Praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ. I think there's always a temptation in us to want to fall back into legalism. It's kind of easier that way to just tell me what to do, I'll do it, and however many times I'll do it. You know what I'm saying? It's just kind of easier because it doesn't require the heart per se. So I bring that up. For one, today is the anniversary of the convening of the Second Vatican Council, but also in light of our readings, St. Paul, speaking to the Galatians, says, "For freedom Christ set us free. So stand firm and do not submit again to the yoke of slavery." Right? The Galatians were being harassed by what's called the circumcisers, the guys that were going around telling the new Christians that they needed to be circumcised, and Paul's refuting that. Don't submit yourself again to slavery. The law had its purpose. It taught a good discipline, a good lesson, but Christ came to set us free. Okay, it's kind of, I feel like it's almost the same. It's a little bit the same with the Second Vatican Council. Like, I think of what we often call the early church, the first church of Christianity. You know, with a lot of the scriptures, even what St. Paul was talking about here, has to do with the early church. I like to kind of refer it to as the infant church. She's all there in a really infant and somewhat, dare I say, immature form. Not necessarily, but it's not fully developed. And so as the church goes on throughout the centuries, she comes to know herself better, matures, and able to exercise things with a new spirit without breaking from the old traditions, her roots in that early Christianity, the infant church. So fast forward some, 1900 years to the convening of the Second Vatican Council in the 1962-ish, we have the church kind of taking the training wheels off a little bit. Okay, you've grown and matured, and let's see you ride the bike now. And we're going to, let you exercise this freedom of spirit. I mean, not like she's got bars on us or control of us, but I think in the spirit there is we've come to understand ourselves well, and we don't need a lot of the external observances. We can truly exercise this true spirit of freedom that comes from the heart of mature Christians. I'm just speaking in really broad terms. I don't want to take my words literally, but I do think that the same temptation is there. Just give me a bunch of set of rules and I'll do them. That's a lot easier than putting my heart into it. Okay, Christ doesn't want that. He came to set us free. The church doesn't want that either. She wants mature Christians that know what we do in the Mass and what we profess in our faith. And Vatican II is about entrusting us, empowering us with that same reality. So I believe that's the heart of the Second Vatican Council Fathers' desire. St. John the 23rd, who we celebrate today as well, is the guy that got it kicked off. Let's do this, But all the guys that wrote the documents have that same image of mind of setting the spirit free. So may we not try to return back to that yoke of slavery in any way, shape, or form, but truly let the Spirit flourish in our lives with a mature faith.